Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to JTH Construction Studio, where tonight it's all about football with 4 experts in the room. And myself.
Oh, that's a shot at me.
I thought you were going to say that.
Hey, you said football.
I didn't cover. Yeah, I didn't say specific. Real quick, we're live at JTH Construction Studio. Get a hold of Joe for all your construction needs. 765-913-8599. American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph Sr. 1-877-409-2837. Fathom Real Estate with Teresa Messmer. Get a hold of Teresa for all your real estate needs. 765-341-8911. Wellspring, Bob Goodrum's Group, 765-346-6661. Stitz Comfort System. I'm glad we got this ductless unit in here, Caleb. Give Caleb Stitt a call at 765-346-0195.
Cool in here.
Live Wire, yes it is. Electrical Consulting with Tommy Walls, 765-792-4012. Wayman's Furniture Appliance and Mattress. Give Mark Wayman a call at 765-342-4339.
Put him on camera.
The Yard Barber. Contact Andrew Payton, 765-318-4108. Logan's Cosmos, 765-318-3388. Hometown Nutrition, 765-315-0738. Protein shakes, iced coffee, boosted teas, and smoothies. Don't forget this weekend, Strictly Creek, Cedar Creek, 2 great bands, Wimbley's Rock Orchestra and Made in America Toby Keith Tribute Band. We will be out there. It's that time of year, fellas, football. I know baseball's still going on everything, but there's a reason why there's football on 365 days a year and somewhere. Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, we have 2 versions of football in the room tonight. We'll talk to Willy about his great season so far with the high school here momentarily. But first,
you will.
You want to go college or NFL first?
Does that have cable? Are you hooked up?
I can get it there if you guys don't want to see that.
Well, I'd rather.
What do you want to watch there?
I want to watch the Birds game. Just started.
I thought you didn't care.
I'd like to see him beat the Colts.
I like to see it.
Yeah, I would like to see Richardson too.
So I'll watch and see if anything pops up on there.
Quarterback now.
How?
Yeah, he's a stud.
We got to pause here for him. We got to pause
He's
here.
real good.
Hello, Cassidy. Hello, Brandon. You heard it here first. The Bears will be a force to be reckoned with.
Who said that?
Brandon Applegate. In that division, they probably will be.
Now we're going to miss all the comments. We're not gonna
Yeah, get the comments back out. People are already talking reckless. Bring that back up. 6-11 Bears. Go on. Did you see Fields though?
In that division, yes.
Dude, it didn't matter what division they're in. They're a 6-11 team.
Who's
Vikings or the Lions?
Vikings? I don't.
Listen,
The Lions
I'll
don't
take the
care.
Packers over the Bears this year.
For sure.
I'll
Love?
take the Bears over.
Yeah.
I'll take Justin Fields in fantasy, though.
Take him.
He won in the league last week.
All right.
That's the thing about years, bro.
Who's made
One
a
is not the
difference?
same. They're
Who's
not always the
improved in
same.
the league this year to catch the Eagles
this year.
or the Chiefs? Has anyone?
What? Say that again.
Has anyone made an improvement in the league? Watch
You
your mouth,
dumb?
Joe Brandon.
You don't think the Jets have improved from Zach Wilson to...
But on the Eagles and Chiefs level?
He asked if they've improved.
Okay, yeah, a lot of teams have
Have
improved.
they improved enough to catch the Eagles or the Chiefs? Anybody in any division?
They can't catch
Or
them.
have the
They're
Eagles
not-
or the Chiefs, came down?
The Niners, if they have a
I-
quarterback.
Well,
But they're still up there. They were already up there.
Third string now, which that
Killed.
draft.
They do have a quarterback. His name's Sam Darnold.
Oh, trust me, I'm all
Purdy's
in.
starting though.
What was I gonna say? What teams have improved?
The Jets, obviously. The
Yeah.
Dolphins, obviously.
The Dolphins, especially if they get JT, they would really be.
Okay, let's hit that. Is that going to happen, or is this all smoke and mirrors?
What's today? Thursday. They gave him till Tuesday.
I
don't
think it was
know.
that long.
What happens if Tuesday comes around? They start finding him if he doesn't come to practice.
I mean, yeah, but he'll come to practice.
He can just
So
say,
you think-
he can
he
just
just
say he's
won't
got some
practice.
injury.
But is it just power play by both of them? Is that all this is?
He's got that. I got an injury. Contractitis. Where if you pay me, I'll play.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, I get that. But are the Colts really going to accept an offer to trade him?
Yeah, I would.
You think they would?
This could just be them saying, "Hey, look, you don't have value anywhere.
Yeah.
Like you either take what we're giving you, or
When did the running backs become worthless in the NFL?
They're not worthless, really.
when Todd Gurley's knees gave out after a
But I
massive
mean,
deal."
honestly,
Yeah.
high school or pro football running backs.
They're valuable. Their shelf life's just not long.
They're a dime a dozen now. I mean, there's a bunch of them.
Their shelf life's
I
just
mean,
not
look
very
at the
long.
Chiefs did with Pachenko, because you would have never. He was tough in college, but out of nowhere, and he's taken over. He's tough. Is he a Levi guy?
No,
No.
no. I
I
just
was just laughing at it.
yeah.
You know how old Todd Gurley is?
Like
28.
29.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
And is he
He's not been
done?
relevant. He's already retired. He hasn't been relevant in 3 years.
Yeah, that dude.
I mean, I just think about. I remember, what was that running back for the Patriots that had like 4 touchdowns? Jonas Gray.
from Notre
No,
Dame.
Yeah.
he like had one game where he had 400 yards and 4
Well, it
touchdowns,
was late to practice.
and then he never played again. So
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just
that you can
that was
find
against
running
the
backs that
Colts.
can make.
Here's
you
the
know, make some
problem
stuff
with
happen.
running backs, right? So, say you have a really good year, and then you tear your ACL, right? So then you're out a year. But then when you come back, you're still not the same.
Right.
So it takes a year to recover.
Unless you're
So there's
Adrian
3
Peterson.
years of your life, right? So then the next year you'll probably be good. But then how many more years do you have after that till you reach 30 and you're just it's a lot harder to be a running back.
Well, who was it that what running back came out and said have the big
Louder.
hold it against you? They're like, oh well,
Yeah, Josh Jacobs.
you're overworked.
From the
Sorry.
Raiders.
Yep.
He said it's the only position where you get you can have a good year and have it held against you.
He's got a point. Josh
So,
Jacobs was
So
awesome.
Pounded it too.
out of your top 5 positions, and I'm not talking whole team. I'm talking highest paid players: quarterback, receiver, edge rusher,
Left tackle.
left tackle.
Left tackle.
Is the running back to 5th now in that group? You know what I mean?
Corner. I'd rather have a good corner.
Yeah. Corners. That's the hardest position to play in football right
Should
there.
run half the field.
Well, second hardest besides
But you're only
quarterback.
talking a handful of guys who've ever done that, though.
I don't know, man. It's just
That's why you want to pay them when you
they get pounded. So even running backs, really. So you got to think if they're not running the ball, then they're pass protecting. So if they're not running the ball, they're virtually being another lineman. So they're getting hit almost every damn play.
One thing that I do notice is you take the backs like that run for like the guy from Tennessee, Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
He carried the load at Alabama, and then when he gets to the NFL, he was good for only a couple. I mean, he's still good,
I'm about to say, hold on.
but
still
he's
good.
not the number 1 back in the league.
He's one of the him and McCaffrey are really the only two that
I just wonder if that toll of running all those carries in college. Did JT do that at Wisconsin?
JT got worked. Like,
Yeah, he did.
Pounded more than
Yeah, that's Wisconsin's thing. Ron Dane, Melvin Gordon.
Zeke.
besides Joe.
Heck
Well, at
yeah.
Ohio State. He's a freaking Patriot now, which is insane.
I tell you, when I was in college, I was getting pounded.
Yeah, you carried the ball a lot, Joe. I'm sure.
Put another S at the end of that.
So again, the question is: has anybody caught the Chiefs and Eagles enough to make a difference in the NFL? I can't see the NFL allowing it to happen again. That's the biggest thing.
I mean, there's
I don't see the Chiefs going back. I don't know who's going to catch them,
the
but
Chiefs have a better chance than the Eagles.
I don't think so. I think the FC's stacked, and I think the NFC's weak outside.
I think the Eagles have the better chance than
I do too.
Because you got the Bills, the Bengals, potentially the Jets. But what do you have really in the NFC? Cowboys and Niners?
Niners. I wouldn't even put the Cowboys.
You got Sam Howell just chomping at the bit.
Watch for him.
Giants.
No.
They got Daniel Jones.
No.
That's how you could say Vikings. They got Kirk Cousins.
The Lions.
They got Jared Goff. The dude who scored, 3 points in the Super Bowl?
But I mean, what is it? They would be the 3rd place team, probably.
Did they score?
behind
They
the
scored.
Niners.
They scored 3.
Who, Detroit?
Yeah.
That was one of the worst Super
I would
Bowls.
put
10 to
Like,
3 or
yeah,
something.
I would put them
Yeah.
in 3rd position in the NFC behind the Niners.
That's,
Thir-
yeah,
13,
that's the same
thir-
thing.
13
Yeah.
to 3 was the final
Now, is there any more rumor to JT to the Eagles at all?
I don't even think that dude was credible. I mean, he had a lot of followers, but, he never said sources or anything, so he might have just been,
Blowing smoke.
yeah, you never know.
That's where I think he would go. That's
Ring the
my
bell.
own opinion. But
If there's a place that he was, what made the most sense, it would be
I understand that.
Miami.
But does Miami have what the Colts want? A
Well,
1 and a 3?
well, people like to
and a
play
four?
They're not getting a
Florida,
1 for
there's no
Jonathan
The
Taylor.
thing is, though,
income tax.
he's expecting a new contract
Yeah.
wherever he goes.
You're right.
Yeah. Eagles
Right.
won't pay him a new contract.
I don't think anybody will.
The Dolphins probably will be stupid enough.
The Dolphins are trying to catch the Chiefs though too, so they'll try to do it.
Yeah, they'd probably be dumb enough.
So it's a pretty boring NFL season, is what I'm hearing. It's going to
No,
Trey Sermon.
did he? He's fighting for his life out there.
For who?
Eagles.
They've scored already.
This was like what, 15 minutes ago the game started?
2.5 minutes.
And that's Colts' first team out there, by the way.
That's the Eagles' fifth
I was
string
gonna say.
running back.
You're not missing much. That's embarrassing. All right, we're done with pro football. That was quick.
No.
Who's gonna win? Okay, who's gonna? We'll start. Who's gonna win the conferences, divisions?
Yeah,
NFC
the division.
East. Eagles gonna dominate that.
No,
They're not gonna win their division.
Sam Howell,
they'll probably
Dak Prescott,
they'll win the division, but
Daniel
I mean
Jones.
the whatchamacallits are good. The Cowboys are good. The Giants are pretty decent.
Or not.
The Redskins.
Eagles will win it.
the Commanders.
I can't say.
Yeah, the Commanders are.
You see that
Michael
petition?
Who was it? Was it Booger McFarland that said if the Redskins stay healthy?
Cowboys or Commanders.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Commander, but they're petitioning to get that back. By the way,
That will never
the
happen.
Commanders stay healthy, score a lot of touchdowns offense. Don't give much up on defense.
Babs.
What's up, Babs? They
Here
have a
comes
chance to
something
win
crazy.
the Super Bowl. That's what he said. I'm like,
Recently, like
yeah,
for
you
this
can say
season,
that about every team in the league.
if we score more points than the other team every week,
yeah,
we'll do well.
right.
That's the whole match.
That's
right?
yeah.
Yeah, football's easy.
Anybody else from the Eagles division make the playoffs?
Cowboys,
No.
I think. I
Giants
was
maybe
gonna
because
say,
there
I
might be
think
three
they, I
teams.
was gonna say, I think they all could.
I hope
You don't
not.
like the Giants?
I can't stand the Cowboys.
I forget in football.
They
Is it 2 wildcard teams or
I think there's
three now?
three now.
Three now, right?
Only
That's
one
it.
team gets-
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's 3 wildcard teams. Not, yeah, so then definitely,
All right,
definitely
move
they
to
could.
the Central. Or is it NFC Central? Yeah.
South.
It's south and north and west. Yeah.
Okay, south, north, and west. So north.
The
Vikings.
Vikings.
Vikings
Well, the Lions
Detroit.
and the Vikings and Lions will be the
Got a shot.
two mid-tier
I like
quarterbacks.
Detroit. I like what they've done.
Or the Bears, right?
It's Rogaine.
Yeah, the Vikings.
Joe Rogan.
I'll be glad when Jefferson goes to Cincinnati and plays with Joe and myself, and that's in a couple years, I think.
Fly birds. It's go birds.
Go Birds.
I'll take the Lions.
Lions in the north.
I'll probably still take the Vikings.
Take the Vikings.
Kirk Cousins.
Dinner bell.
I'll take the Lions.
I like the Lions there.
I like
But
the
neither
Vikings
one you got
too.
what Jared Goff.
I'll take Kirk Cousins
we
over
have
Goff.
to have the weakest quarterbacks of any division of football.
Nope. NFC South.
We're going there next. All right, who's going to win the South? Oh, that's right.
AFC South.
Well, the NFC South's horrible.
But they got
Like-
Baker Mayfield.
Baker
True.
Mayfield. Who's Ritter? Who else is down
Bryce
there?
Young and Derek Carr.
Who's the quarterback for?
Probably the Saints.
Carr's probably
Apologize to you, Natasha.
What's
It's
up, Mike?
okay, Tasha. I
Natasha.
appreciate it.
What up,
He's
Mike?
probably just sitting there on his phone giggling like a little schoolgirl. I get it. You know, Tasha, look what I said.
So, do the Saints win that division?
I think so.
With Carr, I'd like to see that. I
Yeah.
like him. But it's
Yeah.
pretty bad when he's the
Their
number one.
defense is pretty decent.
I think the Bucks are gonna win.
Yeah. Minshew Gardner or Minshew Gardner? Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
The Bucks with Baker Mayfield?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Just
They
let
still got
Big
a lot.
Big.
They still got a lot of talent on that team.
They got a lot of talent except behind center. He's like a schoolgirl.
He's
Hey,
two over here.
Tasha, this is for guys. Get off.
Said that before.
So yeah, Saints probably in the South. What about West? NFC West. That's
Niners.
another brutal. Yeah, Niners easily. No one else out there is going to make it.
Easily?
We got Seattle.
But
They're pretty decent.
That Geno, baby. Resurrection.
The Niners are gonna.
Their
run
offense
away
is
with
sick.
that.
With Geno, you think they could beat the Niners?
No.
I don't
No,
think they will. But
probably not.
Is Purdy going to prove everybody wrong again this year?
Probably not.
He doesn't have to. They got Sam Darnold behind him.
Darnold will.
Darnold sees ghosts, dude. I don't know. I don't think he'll ever be the same after that Monday Night Football game where he saw ghosts out there
They did him dirty.
All right.
recovering from mono.
Shift to the AFC. AFC
Schwab.
East. Jets, Fins.
That'll be fun.
That one's tough.
That'll be a tough
Bills.
division.
Wait,
Bills.
Bills.
Yeah.
New England's probably best division in football,
no.
I would think.
Who's better?
top to bottom.
NFC East, top to bottom, is better than that.
The Commanders.
With us in there too.
hmm
Who are the Commanders better than?
I think
The
it's close.
Patriots.
Oh, I don't know about that. That's
think
a
it's
toss
close.
up.
Yeah,
You doubting Belichick?
I'm doubting Mac Jones and Zappy.
They got a
and-
real offensive coordinator.
I
this
think
year.
there's nobody in that division as good as the Eagles, but I don't think there's the second place team is as good as the next three in that division on the
Dude,
in the AFC.
No, I'm telling you right now, and I hate to say it, but don't sleep on the Cowboys.
I can't. That's I should ban that word in here. I can't stand.
I don't
the
want
Cowboys.
to. I don't like saying it,
The
but
C word, man.
Cowboys.
Can't.
exactly.
I think we're going to have different C words. You shouldn't say either.
It comes down to Dak.
Do the Eagles have Falco as quarterback? All right, so who
Is that
makes
the replacements?
yes,
Shane Falco.
yes,
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves,
The
John
one-
Wick.
The one.
So who makes it from that division in the playoffs? All three of them can't.
Yeah, they can.
I mean, they can.
yeah.
I can't see it though. Bills,
As I
Fins,
said, they can.
Bills, Fins.
It depends on if two to start isn't
Right.
Well, honestly,
brain dead on the field.
I mean, if you think there's not going to be, I don't know, the AFC South probably not going to have. They might, I guess, but
The AFC North will probably have.
I don't think they'll have two teams.
Bengals-
There might only be one team from the AFC South making
Ravens
it.
and I don't know about the Steelers.
Steelers always win at least
Pickens
8 games, though.
Pickens look
True.
good.
He has looked good.
That's why I said the AFC stacked. The AFC is very.
I still
And you
think
know
the- I
the
still think the
defense
Bills
is always
win
going to
it.
be decent.
You think the Bills win that division?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can't count out Rodgers. He's taken worse teams.
The reports from New York is that he's going to get killed because that offensive line is just putrid.
See, he left. What do I get? Oh, he wants on.
Come on over,
That's
bro.
why he kind of left
You know where we're
Green
at.
Bay because the offensive line was putrid.
I think the Jets finished third.
Maybe he's sending a message they need to trade for his buddy Bakhtiari, though.
Already.
Packers said they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's a very tough division, and I can see one or three teams winning it.
I'll take the Dolphins.
There's people saying outside the Dolphins can get the Super Bowl. I can't see that.
Not with Tua.
Not with two.
That's just not happening.
They have
if
some
you can get the
weapons,
ball
though.
out of there and get it to Waddle and Solo,
Yeah, but
the rest of the team.
Oh no, they got weapons. They just got Tua, and I'm not sold on Tua.
I'm not either.
NFC Central is that
Wait, NFC North
AFC.
or AFC North?
AFC North? I'm sorry, that's
Bengals,
Bengals,
Ravens,
Steelers, yeah,
Browns.
Browns. They gonna have anything?
no.
4 wins again, 5.
No, they'll
wins.
have more than that. They'll be competitive.
Deshaun Watson will be better this year.
Oh, you gotta hope and pray to God he is. 'Cause yikes.
Can the Bengals catch the
Newman's
Chiefs?
pro Deshaun Watson.
They need to just get that dude some massages and he'll start slinging it. Watson. Get that dude a couple hot masseuse, switch him out, and let that dude cook.
What did Goose say?
Yeah, scroll up. We gotta see
Something
what
about
Goose
yelling
said.
Babs through the mic.
I like Burrow. I like Cincinnati. If I had to pick someone to dethrone the Chiefs, it would be them.
Joe B.
I'm not a Bengals fan, but I'm a Burrow
Bills.
fan, and I think the guy is different, and I think that he can get it done. But he's in one of the meanest divisions in football too,
Mm-hmm.
with
Yeah.
It's a good division
for
too.
some talent.
I think
What
the
are-
Ravens are going to make a run at it.
What are the reports on Burrow and his calf?
Yeah, was that?
Is he going to be good for week 1 or?
I think
Okay.
They
That
said
was
he's
scary.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Gotta hold your breath if you're a Bengals fan.
All right, South. Who's South?
Colts.
Colts.
Jags.
Jags.
Jags, yeah.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence and ETN or whoever. Yeah,
Mhm.
they're-
And Tank Bigsby.
They got a good team.
They do.
And you have
Calvin
to,
Ridley now.
I think he's going to have a good
The
year.
gambler.
I really do.
Mhm.
you have to root for Lawrence. I wasn't a fan of him at Clemson, but man,
Why weren't
To
you a
take
fan of
the-
him at Clemson?
Because they beat
They beat
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame.
I couldn't
Okay,
answer
who
that.
are you a fan? You can't be a fan of anybody then.
they physically beat Notre Dame. They
Maybe.
put him in the playoffs.
Like
Army.
Maybe until they cover that
Air
20.
Force.
They cover that 20. I'll be happy.
Listen, quick question. Just switching gears to college football fast. When's the last time Notre Dame was relevant?
When Manti Te'o was dating that chick.
But here's the thing.
Here's
I mean, they've made the
Here's
playoffs
what
several
kills me about
times.
people that aren't Notre Dame fans, and when they get on us, 9-3. If your team's 9-3, are you relevant?
Yeah.
Okay, Notre Dame's 9-3, and they're not relevant.
That's,
And everybody's like, they have a terrible schedule. They said they pounded that for 2 years. They do it every year. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. 9 out of the 12 teams they played went to bowl games. I'm like, what? It's not their fault.
They got three preseason
10.
top tens
Yeah.
this year.
That's what kills me. Is Notre Dame is under the mic because they're Notre Dame.
it's because it's Notre Dame.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that's-
everybody's like, they're 9-3. They're horrible. They go there and get beat every year. The teams that blow them out will do the same to any other team in the country you bring there. It does not matter.
Bama didn't blow out every team in the SEC 42 freaking
but it's a
14.
championship game. I mean, that's why the SEC is so good, though. You're not
Manti
going to...
Te'o just found out his girlfriend.
Yeah, it was tough.
Right.
So it's just, it's,
Right.
No, he just found out she was back alive. Is what it was. She died, was reincarnated.
So
He
true.
found out.
She pulled a Jesus.
He found out a lot of things about it.
It's hard to focus. It's hard to focus.
But I mean,
She wasn't-
they dog them continual, and I'm like, I'll take 10-2 or
But if
9-3.
you ask Notre Dame,
No, it's like IU basketball.
You
It's
think
either
they're
win it
happy?
all, or you're done.
Well, IU basketball's not been happy for 45
No, I mean,
years.
but that's-
Time out.
But that's
It's
what's
Friday basketball. It's win it all or you're dead.
But that's-
IU hasn't won since I wasn't even born.
That's the mentality, though. That you ask
No,
Kansas, you ask Duke, you ask any of
But
them.
you're asking teams that are.
Why are you putting IU with those teams?
I'm a big
They
IU
got
fan.
it's as many, if not more, banners than that.
I know,
Oh
but
my
it's been 30.
God.
It's been 36 years. I'm an IU
Regardless.
guy.
When do you stop counting the banners?
Oh, hey, Martinsville basketball has 3 state titles, but the
Yes,
last
they
one was
do.
1933.
Yes,
like,
they
I
do.
mean, literally
When
90 years
when
ago.
do you put it
though.
up
So
and
it's
say, okay,
like,
those championships are irrelevant?
When you start talking about decades.
But that's how you
Like-
build a program. Alabama was dead
So
for
time
20
out.
years.
So IU has been building a program for 35 years.
Yeah.
IU still
36, but-
has finally recovered from losing Coach Knight.
they have
in
their
my
years where
opinion.
they're relevant, but those other schools are relevant every year.
Every year.
I mean, in our
Right
generation, for sure.
Right
Well, yeah,
now,
for sure.
yeah.
That's different.
I see Duke going downhill.
I mean, Georgetown.
Now that Cade-
I mean, Georgetown was
Duke is
unbelievable
also
for a long
Duke.
time. Georgetown sucks now in basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So- and I'm saying like they were number 1, 2 seed forever.
Did they win
It's
a
just-
championship? I don't think
I
they did.
I feel like
they
Thompson
got beat
had
by
to
Princeton.
win. I feel like
Thompson had to win one,
I don't
right?
think he did.
I don't know
like
if he
old
did.
man Thompson. So like
Yeah,
back
I
with,
know.
like,
I don't think they did.
Nova beat him.
Yeah.
So
Panone Panone beat him in the biggest
so maybe
upset
not.
I don't
ever.
think they did.
I don't
Yeah.
think they
It is-
did, actually.
Yeah.
And they had talent.
They always had the.
Oh, yeah.
Indiana also has the last undefeated season.
Right. That's
Yeah,
all we, that's all we hold
That's-
on to
That's
anymore.
still relevant, though.
Who almost did?
Kentucky,
UNLV.
St.
Memphis.
Joe's.
St. Joe's and who else? There's 2 teams.
Kentucky.
Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis.
Kentucky made the Final Four.
UNLV.
undefeated. So, I mean, Kentucky's
UNLV
pretty
was
close.
Memphis
undefeated
was
going
in
to-
the championship.
UNLV
So
got
was
beat by Duke
Gonzaga.
here.
Yeah.
What wasn't Gonzaga just now? Like, didn't that just happen?
No.
Kentucky got.
UNLV got beat by
They
Duke
lost-
here to get their only loss in the final.
Yeah.
In the final
Did
game.
Baylor?
By
Was that
Wisconsin.
Baylor? Their
Yeah,
first
but-
win or first loss?
In the championship, I thought wasn't Gonzaga undefeated in the championship
No.
against Baylor, or they lose the?
No, they got
pretty
They
close.
lost their normal Mount St. Mary's game or whomever.
It's not Mount St. Mary's. It's just
St. Mary's. Yeah.
You might be right.
It's Loyola
I
Marymount is
don't-
who you're thinking about.
I think.
Or
No, they have St. Mary's in their conference.
What
They
year
always
was that?
get them once.
2021.
with
I lost
Suggs and
Yeah.
a lot.
Timmy.
No, I think they had a loss.
Suggs, Timmy.
They weren't even the number 1 seed, were they?
Yeah,
They didn't
they're
have.
the number 1 overall seed.
Did they have Nemhart?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. I think they were undefeated, guys.
They weren't. They had 2 losses.
Who are we talking about?
I just can't remember
Gonzaga.
what year it was.
Gonzaga
What year it
from
was?
2 years
versus
ago.
Baylor.
2020.
Yeah, it was the COVID year. We went to the.
Yeah, me and you. You went with us.
2021. 2020, there wasn't
2020
a
got canceled.
tournament.
Yeah, 2021. But it was. Yeah, we went to that game where they
How many
smacked
games did Gonzaga
USC.
lose that year? Prior
Probably
to
1 or
the
2.
I don't think they had lost
I don't
one.
until the championship.
I
Right?
don't think
That's
they
what-
had either.
I lost a lot of money.
Same.
Same. I was
Yeah, 31-1.
Yeah.
So their only loss was to Gonzaga or to Baylor in the national championship.
And they got
Hey,
They're
steamrolled.
down 10 early, lied bet them. Down 20 early, lied bet them. 25 and a half, lied bet them.
Hey, that's like the Duke and UNLV game. Look at that. Same thing. That was right here at Indianapolis. And-
So was Gonzaga Baylor.
right.
Just because of bubble.
Kentucky, Wisconsin.
That was fun. Yeah. Wasn't at that game, but I was in Indy for that game.
All right, who wins out west? Niners.
Chiefs.
Well,
No, we're still in NFC.
No, we're not.
No, we're in the
moved
AFC.
on.
AFC, I'm sorry, Chiefs out west. Easily.
Chiefs. Not easily because the Chargers are good.
I like him, Justin
Herbert.
Herbert.
Your coach just sucks.
Yeah.
And he's not. Herbert's not going anywhere. Is it?
He's got balls.
It's crazy what a year makes because the year he was a rookie coach, everybody's like, "This dude's fucking genius," and then I said, "Grow up."
He's censored
No
himself.
sponsors.
Oh, sorry, sponsors.
Yes.
I said
He censored himself.
I did. Bleep, censored.
Go on, Bubby.
Okay, don't call me Bubby. I forgot what I was saying because
Bubby.
no, because
Herbert, coach.
oh, I thought he was a genius because he'd go for on fourth downs and do all these things, and then the next year they're like, "What? This dude's an idiot."
Oh yeah, you forgot to call timeout.
Yeah. What is his name?
Staley. Brandon Staley.
Yeah,
Who else is up?
I'm gonna say Deuce.
Oh,
but-
Raiders.
Raiders suck.
Chiefs,
Broncos.
Chargers are
Broncos suck.
That was like swallowing a rock right there.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. Is he going to make any waves in Denver this year? Is he
He'll
going
be
to
better.
It can't be worse.
gotta be.
Ride or die. That was his.
Scored. Oops.
Huh?
How'd they score?
Deion Jackson, bro.
No kidding.
RB1.
Oh, I know. That's their first team going about the 15th against Eagles.
Hate that for us. I just don't want anybody to get injured.
It's rough being a Philly fan right now, isn't it?
Yeah, we're pretty decent.
So who we
All right,
going
so
in the-
we like to lose
who's
championships.
representing the AFC and
Unless
the
you're a
NFC?
Sixers fan. James Harden's getting
I go
fat to
rematch.
get his way out of town.
That's why I asked right off the bat. Who's made the difference?
Chiefs, Eagles.
Yeah. Those are the two best teams, top to bottom, in my opinion. But,
Wait, what'd you say? Who's going to the Super Bowl?
yeah,
Who's
Chiefs, Eagles.
representing the NFC and AFC?
Bills.
I still think the
Bills.
Bengals. I think the Bengals beat the
Bills.
Dolphins in the AFC Championship game. I don't see the
Oh.
Chiefs getting there. Go Vikings. There you go. I still see I think the Bengals beat the Dolphins in the AFC Championship game, and the Eagles
Ooh, double
beat,
pop.
And the Eagles, but Yogi, Eagles beat the.
I'm going to go Bills, Eagles.
I would love for the Bills to make the Super Bowl.
I'll go Bills, Eagles.
You dog walk 'em.
Josh Allen gets it done this year.
Where's the Super Bowl at this year?
Who
Good
cares?
question.
I don't know. Better hope the turf's not slick for a year.
Wasn't turf, it was grass, thank you, but
No, but that was
Sod. It was
that was
sod.
clearly evident, dude.
they both played on the same field.
That's
Yeah, but I mean, their feet were the cleats make the difference, and
Switch
whoever
'em.
they should have. I thought they would at halftime. I don't know. I'm just not a Chiefs.
I
I'm
think
tired
it's-
of the Chiefs. I'm like I was tired of the Patriots, and I'm tired of the Braves. Move on.
Well, I'm definitely tired of the Braves. It's only been 40 years that they keep winning those
I'm a
divisions.
Chiefs and Mahomes guy.
You're a Met fan.
Yeah.
I'm a Mahomes super fan.
You are?
I love
He does love
him. He's the
him.
best ever.
No.
Most talented
Pumping
ever.
brakes, kid.
He's most talented,
Yeah,
That's
what
right. And I mean,
but he's not
that's-
the greatest quarterback.
Man.
well,
He's
I
still
understood
the
what he
best
meant
ever.
because
Ooh.
talent wise.
Brady-
Ooh, this
I
is-
saw Sean Merriman on a
I
podcast
don't
the
care.
other day.
Like, Brady's the best
said
quarterback
it.
ever. I mean, it's.
Yeah, you can't.
I was gonna say this is an argument.
I don't
So,
think it is.
I mean, I can't stand Brady.
Brady's the best
Brady
quarterback.
has the greatest career.
I want to
Well,
lie and
okay,
say
that's what I'm
Montana
saying.
Yeah.
was the greatest, but he's not when it comes to Brady and even Manning.
Football is so circumstantial too. Like
I'm not.
who knows
I think a lot of
that.
sports are though, and that's why it's hard to argue in a team sport who the single individual
Yeah.
great like that's the, like if you could kind of go on a bigger picture there, it's hard to argue that because it's a team sport. There's more to it than
football
no
is
one
probably
person.
more so than
I think basketball is.
I think the position of running back would be easier to argue.
Like who's a better running back?
Yeah,
Barry Sanders. He had no team ever,
Barry
and he was still
Sanders.
really good.
I would say the guy that would have
Yeah.
was Bo Jackson if he wouldn't have got hurt. He'd have
Yeah,
broke every
that's
record ever.
you know, Bo Jackson never rushed for 1,000 yards.
Really?
Yeah, because he'd only play half a season because he was in during baseball.
If you can't, that's part of being a
played
good
9
player, though.
games
Is
and he
being,
Oh, I'm sorry.
He played
gotta-
9
you gotta
games
make
and
it through a
rushed for
season.
950 yards,
Yeah.
so.
I missed that on the grid the other day.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson. Rush for.
Somewhat good.
That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard that he would.
Because
He
he
never-
missed half the
yeah,
season.
showed up
9
here
games
once,
was
I
the
think.
most he played in the season.
Yeah.
He had 950
Never
yards.
practiced hardly. Missed the entire season.
He might be one of the greatest athletes ever, like just pure athlete ever.
Period.
He had an absolute cannon.
The game that they said throw to get Harold Reynolds at home.
Reynolds.
Reynolds. It's still sick to
And then
this
breaking
day.
the bat over his head.
Yeah, try that. Try that however.
Just a wooden bat. He just pulls down on it.
Just throw
snaps
from the
it.
wall to get it. And he just turned and smokes it.
I still one of my favorite. Cespedes had a throw like that too. Remember that one? That was
that was
one of the best
ridiculous.
throws ever.
Cespedes was Cuban, right?
I don't
Puig had a good throw, and I can't stand Puig. Puig could got it in from right.
He could
field.
rip it.
He was on that Yoel Romero stuff. That juice.
Clearing the cream.
Well,
Mm.
who you got?
I don't know NFC why. I just said
I
Bills.
got Bills over Eagles.
I don't want to say Eagles again. I just can't deal with it.
Chiefs
But
over
who?
anybody.
Oh, I'm not.
I understand.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'd love to see the Niners and Eagles play again, but it's like
It's still. It's always. No matter how good you are, it's hard to
as
get
a,
back
as
there.
a diehard Eagle fan right there. Does he have to get excited to say the Eagles beat Purdy again? You know what I mean? That's their quarterback.
They didn't beat Purdy last time. Would have.
They beat him into the mother effing ground.
They would have beat him, but they were going to win that game either way.
Yeah, but they beat him physically. They destroyed him, and then they destroyed the backup quarterback.
Everybody that came in the game, they destroyed. So I mean, as an Eagles fan,
No, they hurt Purdy because he was throwing it, and they like slapped hands, and it was
Yeah.
like
whiplash on his rotator. But
But
like,
Josh Allen.
I almost wish.
Did that happen to Josh too?
Mm-hmm.
I almost wish the Niners had a better
Yeah,
quarterback.
that's right.
Coming forward.
That's
There you
right.
go.
I didn't realize.
I wish the Niners had a better quarterback. That and then I don't know.
Hey, Rex Grossman made a Super Bowl.
Yes, he did.
He did, but that
That
defense.
defense was sick.
And
Hey,
Chiefs-
for you-
That's like the Niners. Yeah,
I was gonna
You
say,
know,
I mean,
It's
that's
almost
they
as
had-
sick as
well, they had-
Urlacher's hair growing back.
dude. What's up with that?
It didn't grow back.
No.
Is the thing.
Hey, he got Rogaine.
Urlacher, hit me up if you're watching this.
If they had a return man like Hester, then I could see the Niners getting
Well,
there.
returning's almost out of the game here. They're trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of a lot of
Urlacher's got
things.
one of the worst tattoos of all time.
What
The
was it?
Pamela Anderson barbed wire on his.
Uh-uh.
You've never seen that?
Uh-uh.
He's got like barbed wire. No,
Yeah,
but
but she
Pamela
has the
Anderson
same
has.
tattoo.
Thank you.
I got it.
How do you know?
We've seen her. We've seen her work.
Instagram, is that what I'm hearing here?
This is.
I think
I might get in trouble for this show.
I think it's more of a hub than a gram.
We're telling the line here. I'm gonna have to dip out.
Chiefs got to figure out Chris Jones thing.
Does he want more money?
He said he'll hold out till we.
I heard there's 2 guys that went out of the Chiefs
Jeez.
next year.
That's what I'm talking about.
2 linemen. Yeah.
Who do they have? Creed Humphrey. Is he their center? I think he is Creed Humphrey. He's pretty good.
I don't know. I don't see anybody beating the Eagles.
God.
I think if the Niners had a quarterback,
So you know what's gonna happen is the
Not that
Eagles
I don't
aren't
like
gonna
Purdy.
make it now. Just so you're aware.
well, I mean,
That's how things work.
I mean, you look at everybody that lost the Super Bowl. None of them make it back. The runner-up in the Super
No,
Bowl.
it's hard. That's why I'm not going with the Eagles. I just don't know who because I don't know who's.
But same
good
here.
now.
But who? You throw the Vikings, the Niners, the Cowboys. That's pathetic.
How many does Brady have?
18.
6.
It feels like it.
Wins?
Brady has 7.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
what I thought.
It's
What if
gross.
Mahomes wins 5? You give him.
Look at what the rest of his numbers look like. You know, if they're just the same, then probably.
But he's also how many's he been to though? I mean, and I hate when people make that argument that losing a Super Bowl is worse than not making a Super Bowl kind of thing. Like they hold it against
Like
people that
LeBron James.
yeah, like I hate LeBron James, but
dude.
I was gonna say.
Please.
but it's stupid
Yeah, you
that
get criticized for
right
making
for
the
making the
championship.
championship. Like that's insane.
just don't wanna-
You lost.
like
Yeah.
say like I'm a
You're the
Jordan
best
guy
team
over
in your
LeBron.
conference.
I'm a
darn
Jordan
it.
guy over LeBron, but like to act like it's a big deal that Jordan went 6-0, but LeBron's made it 11
Yeah.
times, and that's a fault to
But I think
LeBron.
some of it
So
has,
he's
some of it
better
has
off
is
losing
how
in
he
the
got,
first round.
how he lost some of the games. How he,
No, I
how he
get
lost some of the
criticism, but
championships.
you don't compare.
I mean,
If
the
you-
only one you can hold against him is the Mavericks.
If you have 7 gold medals and 5 bronze, is that better than 6 golds
No one's gonna say a word about your bronze.
or 5 silvers?
No
Even
one-
for
no
I
one's
used the
gonna
wrong
care
color
about
because
how many silvers does Mark Spitz have? How many? I'll take it back. How many,
total medals is a
how many-
total medals is a big deal.
How many silver medals does
Michael Phelps have?
Michael Phelps have?
Probably a few.
We don't know.
I'd
But
say-
you can say
I guarantee he has a few.
That's what I'm saying. Probably a few.
No, because I
It-
don't think he ever got beaten.
I don't know if I ever saw that dude lose.
And he just got one line, and he's like 40 years old.
the point I'm making is that's so
He's getting
stupid.
carried now.
I mean, I would love for the soccer team to be state runner-ups every year. Like, I mean, we're getting there.
That'd be pretty sick.
That'd be so fun. It's
I'll
weird.
agree with that. I
No,
agree with
no,
That's a stupid
because
argument.
once you establish you're the alpha in the league, and you're predicted to win it and you don't.
It's so hard to win though.
It is. People just don't understand.
It's just like this.
How
Just
many
to give us
did Brady
something to
lose?
argue about.
How many did
Yeah.
Brady lose?
He's
4?
7-4, 7-5, maybe.
Yeah.
Brady
Seven.
only lost
3.
He lost
Giants,
Giants,
twice.
Giants,
twice,
Eagles.
But
once,
if
So
you
just
wanna-
3?
here's my
I
argument
think.
with Brady. If you
7,
want to
3.
argue
He's
against,
he's been to 10
And
Super
look at
Bowls.
how he lost.
if you want to
Yeah.
argue against
Yeah.
He
Brady,
could have 10.
He's
He
been
could
to
have
10
10.
Super Bowls and he played 20 seasons. He was in the Super Bowl half the seasons he played.
I mean, the Eagles game was
come on.
But
insane.
Isn't there
Both
3?
Giants games.
Isn't there
The
3?
catch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. You can take, let's just say something doesn't happen, you can give him 1, but you can also take 1 because they
Yeah,
should have handed it off
yeah,
to.
they're
They
Seahawks.
should have handed it off to.
So he's
Should've
9-1.
got against-
So he should be 9-1, really.
Basically,
That's what he should
yeah.
be. That's
No. Back it up.
Atlanta.
There's 3 AFC.
20
There's 3
Ooh.
AFC
That was
championship
sick.
games that he should have lost. That he should have never got to the Super Bowl. On.
Tuck rule.
Tuck rule is one for sure. They this is on. I've seen the video and I
But
can't
he,
remember the other
but he
two.
did. So.
Deflategate.
against Luck.
Deflate gate.
It's
Yeah, the
just-
Colts were in that one.
It's just hard to argue against him being there half of his.
Yeah, I don't know, man. If he wins 5, maybe.
Oh, for my,
Probably.
I can't.
What's
put
he
him,
at? 2.
I can't put him ahead of
2-1?
Manning.
Is he 2-1?
I can't put him ahead of
Or is he
Manning.
2
Or,
and 2? He's 2-1, right?
He lost to the Bucks.
They lost to.
So he's 2
Speaking
and
of
1.
that Super Bowl, Brady, that's an impressive win.
Yeah.
Because the Chiefs were, I feel like, a lot better than they were on paper.
And they didn't. They didn't score a
His defense.
touchdown.
That's. I'm just saying.
Mahomes didn't score a
I
touchdown.
just remember the betting
Yeah, people don't forget. Mahomes didn't score a touchdown in one Super Bowl,
betting numbers wise. I just remember like the Chiefs were heavy.
but he was running
Did
for
Brady
his.
score-
Time to say
Did Brady
touchdown.
score
Yeah.
1 against the Rams though?
Yeah, they won 10-3.
13-3.
13-3. So,
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
1 and
one.
2.
but did he throw it? I don't know. Probably not. I love
Then
LeGarrette
he
Blount.
punched somebody.
that was Boise State.
I love
Yeah,
LeGarrette
Oregon
Blount.
was- yeah.
That's my dog.
There's that transition to college football we need, right there.
Right there. All right, I know Joe didn't want to get into this, but we'll make it quick. Is anybody in the
Who did
country
you take?
Bengals and the Eagles? I don't know. Whoever
That's what
stays
we're doing here,
whoever
bud.
stays healthy.
Well,
Who'd
I
you
gotta-
take?
I gotta say somebody.
Chiefs over
ASMR.
everybody.
The Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl. The same ASMR.
Chiefs over the Eagles.
Heck with you.
Caleb, who you got?
Bills over Eagles.
I'll go Bills over Niners. Just to,
I'm not
'cause
picking the birds. Just, I'm not doing
It's
it.
nobody that ever
So that ASMR
gets the Super Bowl and loses makes it
message
back.
was
How long has it
Bills.
been since the runner-up the previous year won it?
You know, I'm with Mike. I'm taking the Vikings. I'm with Mike. He's a true Vikings fan. I'm going
Put it in
Vikings.
the book.
Put it in the book.
Vikings over who?
No, Vikings are going to lose. Sorry, Mike, but
You're a true Colts fan.
Redskins over Colts in the Super Bowl.
When's the last time the
Commanders.
runner-up in the Super Bowl the previous years made it back and won it?
I say I don't
Chiefs?
know enough about
Probably the Patriots.
Chiefs after they lost to Tampa, didn't they come back the next year and win it?
no.
the Eagles. Probably won that next year or something, didn't they?
Chiefs won their first one before that. And they won.
Okay.
No, because the Rams and Bengals won
Mhm.
that next year. The Rams and Bengals.
It's
played in it.
difficult
Yeah.
to get back there for both teams.
Yeah.
It
That's
seems
what
like
I'm
it's
saying.
harder for
How-
the runner-up.
How often have we had a back-to-back? I don't even remember. I don't know.
Didn't the
With
Patriots go?
Patriots went back-to-back.
The Patriots had to have gone back-to-back. I
Yeah.
feel like at some point, but
Yeah.
but still. So
But other
one
than
time-
that-
I'd say one time in 20,
Well, the thing about the
5
NFC East too is they haven't had a repeat winner since like 04, right?
like the division winner. you
Yeah.
mean? Just division winner was.
So you're talking about
It's hard
taking
to
the
change.
Bengals.
So
I think
watch out for them Commanders. Yeah. Ow.
I don't know.
I'll take Bengals and Eagles, and I don't know. I think it comes down to
Pick one.
Eight Bengals.
Eight Bengals.
But it's hard to imagine the Eagles getting there twice and losing it. Well, Denver did it. Buffalo did it. And those are some of the best teams in the
He needs to relax.
NFL history. Did he score?
So Heaney can't even get the win tonight.
Deion Jackson did.
Oh, I thought it was Richard.
That's Richardson
Okay.
giving the Eagles fans the.
Wow.
Why is he doing that against their third or fourth string defense?
Because he's a stud.
Yeah,
Mhm.
He's him.
he's him.
I love
He's
it.
Timothy.
Kids got moxie.
All right, yeah, we're either
He's got a little
Eagles
bit of
or
something
it's
else.
somebody from the AFC is what we got in the room here, pretty much. And the SEC, is anybody in the country going to dethrone the SEC this year?
I'll see myself out.
College football.
Yeah, I think
Actually,
Texas. Texas is going to be the team this year.
I was born in Minnesota, so I have to go with my home state that I was born
That
in.
makes sense.
Yep.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a Longhorn fan? Do you think the Longhorns going to win it all?
I'm not, but I think Quinn Ewers is a beast.
Wait, so we're talking college now?
Yeah.
USC.
They have the Heisman winner, right?
USC's are the Dodgers of college football. The most talent on paper, and they fizzle every year.
Who's the quarterback for Bama now?
That's
Yeah.
the question.
It might be Tyler Buckner, who, if it's him, they're in real trouble.
He bad.
Notre Dame transfer.
So it's
Stinks.
bad.
He's
Stinks.
really bad.
He stinks.
It might be. I don't see Bama getting there. I see.
He'll go there and be a stud and
who's
get drafted
Georgia?
first round.
Who's Georgia quarterback?
Looks like a nerd.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
Freaking
nerd.
Here's why I think.
Stetson Bennett looked like a friggin' nerd.
His name's Stetson.
I said Stetson.
No, but I'm saying, of course, he looks like a nerd. His name's
calm down, dude. I
Stetson.
said it right. Jeez.
Here's the thing. Here's how bad the SEC
genius.
could be this year. They're saying Brian Kelly could win a national championship, and
I
they're
just-
all over him. And I'm like,
College
LSU's
football is
good.
over after the NIL stuff.
It
too.
is.
It's
That's
over.
scary.
I'm saying like it's just it's like SEC.
Did you hear
only.
what-
It's
What does that say?
you can't compete with money.
Did you write that?
No.
did you hear what
You wrote that.
high school
Oh, I
kid did
did.
for college basketball? He
Wow.
pulled out
That
his-
the Cooper Flag kid.
No,
When is
no.
Archie playing?
He's like
Quinn-
third string
Quinn
somewhere.
Ewers is ahead of him.
Yeah.
Quinn Ewers is like the number 2 quarterback behind Caleb Williams.
And it's probably a distant, like a. It's got to be.
For
I would think so.
the draft.
Yeah.
I just mean like.
They've got a boy from
Drake May.
Yeah,
Drake May.
Drake May, Caleb Williams, Drake
Forgot
May,
about Drake May.
Harrison Jr., and then there was
Quinn Ewers.
Quinn. He was-
Man, he's been saying this for a couple months, but
old boy
imagine
from
if.
LSU's
Yeah.
I'll let him
there.
finish. Hold on.
and the
Imagine if the Cardinals are as bad as they're going to be, because they're going to be.
Jesse.
Imagine if they get Caleb Williams, right? They get him to be their quarterback,
QB.
and then they get Marvin Harrison at 2.
The Cardinals
Or whatever.
Could they have first and second
Yes.
picks this year?
It'd have to do with the trade or something.
Texans, but
So imagine
Who's their receiving core right now?
Nico Collins.
Hollywood Brown.
Wait, we're talking. Never mind. I thought we were talking about the Texans because we said Texans. Hollywood Brown. Greg. What was that dude's name?
Dulcet.
No, that's the tight end. What's the dude's name that was decent
are they-
fantasy
are
for a
they-
little bit?
Are they better than Marvin Harrison?
It might not be
Jr.?
Greg, but
No,
it's
Lamar.
it's
I know.
it starts with the D. His last name, doesn't
It's
it?
Dulcich, right?
No, that's the Broncos. Tight end.
But Harrison Jr. would come in and start
Uh,
right away.
Oh, 100%.
It's okay.
People say
Or
some
Rondale
people say
Moore?
he's the best
Rondale Moore is one of them.
prospect
I mean,
they've
but
But he's a scat back.
well, I would. I mean, look who's down
He
there,
is.
though.
He's Hunter Cofain of Martinsville football back in 2010.
I just
If Marvin's
Hunter Cofain
I can't see him taking.
He's a scat back though. He played.
I'd see him
Yeah.
trading the second pick for more spots.
Hunter was awesome.
trade Kyler Murray for more.
Oof. Money.
Who's going to take him? Same team that takes JT.
Sam Howell.
Yeah.
The Commanders.
Indianapolis Colts.
Colts.
Please call him.
Titans. That whole division besides the
I don't
Jags.
see the
Greg
SEC.
Dortch.
Dortch.
I don't see the SEC winning it this year. I see Clemson or
Excuse me.
USC. I don't see Ohio State. Michigan maybe.
Michigan's got
All the
two best
big
running
teams.
backs.
Ohio State, Alabama, and Georgia have quarterback issues.
I was watching Rico today,
I like him.
and he was saying that
He's really
Wisconsin,
TikTok.
Rico Bosco, they were saying that
Oh.
he said that Wisconsin has the easiest schedule, and all they have to play is Ohio State after they play Penn State. So they're getting them off a big game. Then Ohio State has to come to Wisconsin.
Camp Randall.
So Wisconsin might make noise. Not saying they're
They're
good.
West, though.
Yeah, they said they are West.
Second highest LSU's
Not saying that they're good, but
Yeah.
second shortest odds. You're saying like has like the best chance.
Florida State's quarterback's really.
I
good,
mean, when
too.
your SEC saying that LSU's got a chance to win the title, and they're
crazy.
They're praising Kelly. They need to They need to go back and watch some Notre Dame football. Penix.
That's wild.
I'll root for that cat. I wish he was selling IU.
is he at Washington?
Yeah.
Yes, that dude has a.
Which where are they getting ready to go? I forget all
They
this.
they have Freifogel.
Alright,
Do they
where's
have
Washington
Freifogel
right
out
Big
there?
12, right?
Is Washington going to the Big 12 or
It's hard to keep tracking.
What about Sam Hartman?
He's gonna be good.
Where's he at?
Notre Dame.
Okay. See, I don't know.
He'll be the best
I-
quarterback.
I
They
ever.
got 3 games they got to win, or they're done. Ohio State, Clemson, and USC.
Notre Dame plays all 3 of those.
If they, and 2 of them at home.
Three.
No,
They,
yeah,
To make the playoff, they could lose one of
Oof.
those. I think.
yeah.
Early.
You
Just
got
don't
Ohio-
lose.
early.
Don't lose bad.
You got Ohio State and USC at home, and you're at Clemson. You're going to lose at Clemson.
Why?
You're not going to lose it. You're not going to.
Who's Clemson's quarterback? The
No.
It's not DJ anymore. I don't
It's,
think DJ transferred.
Klubnik.
You just had it right there.
I don't know about Clemson being some juggernaut anymore.
Klubnik.
They got this. They got this.
I don't know about them being some juggernaut.
They had Trevor Lawrence.
I hope they go 3-0, but Ohio State doesn't have a quarterback. It doesn't have the typical Ohio State quarterback. USC does.
Who is their quarterback?
But here's the thing on the USC game: Notre Dame has 2 of the top 20, top 50 cornerbacks.
Who's
in
the
the
head
country.
coach for Notre Dame? It's still the black guy.
Freeman.
What was his name?
Marcus
Yeah,
Freeman.
Marcus Freeman.
Freeman.
And their running backs are underrated in Notre Dame, I think.
I
They
don't
have
have
a
much to
stable.
add. I don't know.
Do they still have that stud
Yes,
tight end?
yes.
Where'd he go?
I still root for him.
He went to the NFL, but they got
The
another
Raiders?
kid.
He went to the Raiders.
They got another giant freaking tight end.
Notre Dame always has.
Tight end.
They're like Penn State. They always have a tight end that's.
But they're always
Good.
the guy from Georgia, Bowers.
Oh my God, that dude's stud.
Yeah, that'll make any quarterback look good.
They just had what?
Holy cow.
DJ
They had
Washington or
one
whatever
back,
that guy's
Darnell
name.
Darnell.
Washington.
He went somewhere. Where did he go? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm looking forward. I can't wait to see him play Saturday, 2:00 at Ireland. See what they got.
Mhm.
It's in Ireland.
In
Yeah.
Ireland.
Davy, Notre Dame.
Kyle McCoy.
Thank you, Sarah.
Quarterback.
Sounds
Thank you,
right.
Desi. Go Steelers.
Oh, come on.
Colton go.
God.
Come on, Colton.
Steeler Nation.
Yeah, they're real good.
I like Pickett.
They're praising it. I mean,
You can have him.
Tomlin gets them 8.
You got freaking Butterfinger Deontay Johnson.
He threw a
Pickens?
40-yarder to him tonight.
I'm back on.
Not a touchdown.
5th round, I'm back in.
Who's Vegas has the odds to win it all in the who? In the college and the NFL. Who's the Vegas? Who's the odds?
Georgia's probably the favorite.
Chiefs and Georgia probably have to be the favorite.
Georgia just lost their running back.
Georgia.
Sony Michelle?
They got another 5-star.
Darnell
recruit
went to
they'll
the
plug
Steelers.
in.
Yeah. That's what Newman said, Colton. Listen up.
Georgia plus 220.
Hey, I have a question
That's
that's.
5 guys go first round in the
Pretty
NFL.
heavy favorite.
I'm-
It was last
Plus
year to the
600.
year before. and
I'm
they
going.
still-
I just looked at the weather, the heat. When's this over?
Tomorrow's
Supposed
the
to have
last
been
day.
today, but now they've called it again until 8:00 tomorrow night.
No,
again.
it's always been all week. Tomorrow's the last day.
I let my dog
No, they're
out at
saying
5
the
this
heat
morning.
warning goes till 8 p.m. tomorrow night
Cardinals
again.
swept.
I knew,
That's what he just said.
They moved it back.
I knew that.
Yeah,
I'm saying
he's-
the football games got moved on Tuesday from Friday night.
Dude,
They
I'm
knew was
over
gonna
it.
be like that.
I'm over it.
15 degrees.
They're not playing tomorrow night?
They're just later.
Yeah,
but like that
8
happened on like Tuesday.
8
Like,
o'clock.
I'm
yeah.
done with
Somewhere
it,
in Texas, there's a room full of 8-year-olds laughing at us because we struggle with the heat.
Yeah.
And they continue their lives as normal down there.
People
They
in
deal with
Antarctica
it.
got to get their stuff together.
Well,
Right.
your blood is different too when you live in
It's-
places like that.
It's acclimated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like your
you
blood
Acclimated
gets
to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
thinner and stuff.
We're not used to it up here at all. Not this
But
humid.
they're wearing that's like 70 to 80 degrees and they're wearing long sleeves.
Oh, yeah. They
It's
freeze.
like what?
Yeah, they freeze.
You're crazy.
That's when they had that ice
I'm
storm.
damn near
Colton was
naked
just
at 80
saying
degrees.
Darnell went to the Steelers.
Oh crap, guys! There's pollen tomorrow. Shoot.
Wait, Colton, are you a Steelers guy too? Or
hmm
Yeah,
Colton is
Jared is.
He's a big, Colton is.
dude, they love just blue collar. You got Steelers, you got Purdue.
Yeah, there you go.
Them Goss boys those blue collar as
I
geeks.
forgot they're Steelers.
They also love to hunt fish every day. Them boys get it.
They are.
I love the Goss boys.
Joe's been on one tonight.
I know, I'm feeling it. I'm in my bag.
They might show up here at the door in a minute.
No, I love the Goss. We got nothing but love for
Try
the
that
Goss
in a
boys.
small town.
Who do you think?
That's safety, bud.
Who do you think Super Bowl?
Chiefs.
Ooh, Colin.
Oh my God.
Like, how many O's is that?
Well,
There we go.
Well, hold
We're
on.
to bring Gosses in
Colton?
next show.
Colton, it's HERE, Bubby. And there's your answer.
Chiefs are the favorites.
Yeah.
Eagles are right behind.
What are the Eagles are plus what? And the
Who's
Chiefs are
after-
plus.
Who's after him? Who's after in each one of them?
Bills.
Bills, Niners, Cowboys.
Bills and the Niners,
Yeah.
which is
So
I
that
do,
that I
everybody
agree,
we said.
I agree with that because those are the top 3 teams.
Cowboys.
Where are the
Fourth,
Dolphins?
8th, 7th.
Pretty far down there.
Like 11.
Yeah.
Really?
Sprinkle now
What
before
about
they
college
get
football?
potential JT.
Hey, is this the last year of the 14 playoff?
I
Next year we go 12?
That's a good question, Caleb.
is it 12?
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing because there's only like
think
9 or 10 to
That's a good
11
question.
conferences, aren't there in football?
Do you think it's
There's
gonna
only
get,
going to be 2 after next year.
That's true,
3
but-
after next
do
year.
you think
I-
it's
yeah.
gonna get to the point where guys, because now they'll skip their bowl game.
Here's what I keep hearing.
That's 3 or 4 more games.
These universities,
guys are just gonna say screw
Yeah.
it. I'm getting ready for the draft.
these universities are going to say after these contracts run out on these TV deals,
They make so much money in college now that it doesn't matter as much. They're
but
making money.
these universities are going to leave these conferences and form their own without the ties to conference people
Yeah, so
running the shows.
So college is now a professional
It's-
sport, just like everybody knew this
100%.
is gonna. Yeah,
That's
so
what's
it's
gonna
ruined.
happen.
It's ruined college
Georgia,
sports.
Bama, Ohio State, Michigan, LSU, USC, Clemson, Florida State.
LSU. How good was LSU last? They were pretty good last year. LSU. Right?
They got Kelly.
I know.
Brian.
Did you see him dancing in that video?
Brian, hey, let's go play Notre Dame. Let's go play Bama in the championship game. No curfew before the game, guys. No curfew.
He didn't give him a curfew.
No.
Didn't he quit on
Even
before a bowl game?
even the seniors
He
went
did
and said,
quit
"Dude,
on
we
him."
got to put a curfew on." And he said, "No, these are grown men. They'll know what to do." Dudes were coming in at 4:00 in the morning, like, and they went out there and-
not Manti.
No, he was crying on the phone. But that's
What do you mean you're alive?
45 to 3 minutes into the game.
Renaya, what do you mean?
I don't know. It's
I
going to
had
be
a-
interesting.
I had a buddy get catfished. I got
Well,
catfished.
that's a different show. We can't. Talk
He did get catfish. That was hilarious. He got hook, line, and sinkered.
All right.
I was back in.
Who's winning? Who's winning the? Caleb. Is it 12 or 4 next year?
12 next year.
12 teams next year.
Alverson got him.
I remember that name.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get off here, who's winning the national championship in college football?
TBD.
Who's in it?
USC over
Really?
Georgia.
Really? You're going full Caleb Williams. Who is the head coach for
I'll take
USC?
Texas
Lincoln
over
Riley.
Georgia.
They ain't winning anything with Lincoln Riley.
Who
Bum.
you got?
Crumb bum.
Pick 2.
Hook 'em.
You're taking Texas?
Throw it out there, Bubby.
Just say an SEC team.
That's what I
Hey, is that Ginger Boy still at
What? The Ginger Boy.
still at Kansas State?
Hoagie. What was his name?
TCU, I think.
TCU. My bad. Is he still there?
He got
He's on the-
No,
drafted.
he's in. He's on. Yeah, he's playing.
Max.
Yeah.
Chargers, I think.
I like that kid.
I got.
Max Dub.
We'll throw Bama in there, and we'll go USC.
I got
Bama over
Mich-
USC.
I've got Michigan and Clemson.
That would be nice.
Michigan's not got that.
Michigan might.
All right.
Hey,
Before we
did you
get
see
off
they did
here-
with Harbaugh though.
3-game suspension, and the 3 teams are playing is we could beat right here.
Well, did you know the original suspension was supposed to be 2024, and they looked.
Yeah,
said,
they gave
we'll-
now. It's
Hold
like-
on now.
Here. Get it in now.
All right, before we get off here, congrats on 3-0 start.
Yeah, but the competition's not great.
Doesn't
Hey,
matter.
you're still 3-0.
We are.
Okay.
3-0.
We are.
There could be kids.
Don't
on
talk yourself
Shelbyville.
down.
Hey, first thing I told her I would do this, and she wasn't happy. But today's Lindsay's birthday, which is my wife. So
Oh my
shout
God.
Can you
out.
sing happy
Shout,
birthday?
shout, nah, I don't think
Oh my God.
she's not watching, but I wanted to at least.
She's watching.
Get her on the phone.
I wanted to get that out there. She let me.
She's watching.
Happy birthday, Lindsay.
She let me come here, and she's getting a kid.
There's
so
only
it's
one
bad.
person's birthday that I like more than Lindsay's. That's Bill.
Happy birthday, Lindsay.
Happy birthday, Lindsay.
But no, we got a big week coming up. We were supposed to play tonight, but the Heat moved it to Saturday morning. Play Plainfield, Bloomington South.
God bless you, Mike.
South is the top 15 team. Plainfield's close, like they're usually always solid. And then we play in a tournament next weekend where we play Pike, who's top 10. I mean, we play a lot of
Your
good teams
kids were
coming up.
very confident when they were in here, though. They
It's 'cause
bought
we're good.
into it.
It's because we're good.
Well, They've bought into
It's
it.
because you know why they're good? Coaching.
Who's the worst player on your team?
Oh my god.
I can answer that.
Could Levi make a goal from 20 yards away against your goalie?
20 yards?
20
No
feet?
way.
30
Do
yards?
you know how long 20 yards is?
I don't know. What
How
is
far
it?
is a PK?
I don't know if Levi can kick it in the air 20 yards.
Yeah.
PK.
Well, how far?
So like 7 feet for a PK.
It's like 12 yards.
Yeah,
It's not a free throw.
it's freaking
12 yards.
4 yards, and they're
Could you
like,
make a PK
it's
from
tough.
12 yards? Yeah.
On your goal.
I mean, yeah, you could.
He
Sure,
shoots
and-
10 shots. How many does he make on your goalie?
It's a PK. You should make all 10.
Newman ain't making all.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, time out, Willie. Newman ain't making. I don't give Newman 4.
Put you in the goalie, I'll hit 10.
Dude, I'm 5'5".
PKs are different. PKs are different than scoring goals.
Listen, where you're at,
You know,
where you're kicking it 12 yards or whatever the heck it is, you won't get it in the air to me.
you don't have to get in the air to score.
No, but he ain't getting worm burners by me, baby. I'm no center of gravity. He's not getting worm burners by this. Look at this. Look, he ain't getting. He ain't getting.
Look how far below Logan can go.
He's not getting worm burners by that.
Job that stand. He's slapping the floor.
I've seen Schmeichel.
Set it up.
Peter Schmeichel.
Set it
I've
up.
seen Schmeichel.
We have to do this on
Set
air.
it up.
What national team does Schmeichel play for?
Schmeichel is Denmark.
Dude, I love the Denmarks, the Danish.
Who's the Italian goalie?
Oh,
Right now?
No, the good one, Buffon.
Yeah, Buffon's probably best ever, man.
Kevin thought you said buffet in his ears.
We need to get Joe a Buffon jersey.
You need to get me on the soccer field.
We'll do it.
Dude.
Live.
And I'll stop all 10.
I like this bet.
Over.
Unless you put one the upper, what do you call it?
90. Cause
Upper 90. I was seeing a
I'll
Snapple.
put it where I want it. I'll put it where I want it.
On a serious note, we have 2 home games next week, Tuesday, Thursday.
I'm going to be live.
Oh, shoot. I'm busy both those days.
Hey, we got a nice new field, man.
Shoot.
Is that turf hot?
And it wasn't. It
I
really
asked
wasn't.
that.
I mean, it really wasn't bad the other night.
There's the heat radiating.
My
off that.
backyard's turf and, walk on it.
You got a turf back here?
Okay, Biden. Can't walk on grass.
Yes, sir.
You can see your pool. And they cover it.
Not that I do not disagree with that statement. Trust me.
Whoa.
But we can't.
Listen.
But
Listen. I'm looking at you, camera. This man sitting directly in front of me will not score any PKs against me.
I'll hit over.
Low center of gravity.
How many does he get?
0. I just told you.
No, how many shots does he get?
10.
We'll give him 10 just so,
10.
10's around
Yeah.
a good number.
10's a lot of shots to get one. That's what you should
He
have
may
gone.
be worn out after 7.
He should have gone 4.
up there, don't
He should have gone like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Number 4.
You see me running.
Oh,
That's
I know.
divisions.
dang.
I'll run to the field.
That is a tough
Warm up.
division, though.
On a day like today.
It's over after tomorrow.
I was supposed to
I-
run today.
We've had a good start. I'm excited to be
stroke.
here. We'll see. When I'm back on here, whenever we do something in a couple weeks, whatever it is, we'll have a better feel where we're at.
What game am I going to go to? Greenwood
Greenwood.
Will you
Thursday.
beat?
It's Thursday.
Should. I'm not going to say will.
Greenwood?
Should you beat Greenwood?
Yes. Yes.
That's 4-0.
Okay, so I'm going to put.
We don't play. We play Plainfield and South.
Okay,
Guarantee a win.
betting
right now.
odds. We're going to just say.
We can't bet on high school athletics. Not with the coach in here.
Dang it.
I was going to say.
Not, hey, we're,
Right.
we're
show's
off.
over.
No, we'll beat them. We'll
I'll
beat
put
them.
a 6 in on it.
6.
Wow. That's Hall of
6.
Fame members there.
I think I would maybe get 9.
Against me.
Woo! What's the bet?
Willie, what are you putting the over under at?
I'm all set down there.
Joe's the hot mic.
Yeah, it'll still pick it up.
I mean, it's definitely higher than 0. Like we're just saying over under. I gotta.
Okay, he's not scoring.
I understand, but they said whether I said it. I would probably say
It's gonna be me at the club. I ain't scoring.
Joe's got the 85 Bears standing in front of him.
3.5.
you see that?
3.5 or 4.5. So it's gotta be set up.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You saw the stance. Does your goalie right now have a better stance than me? Answer that.
His arms
We've
a little
not seen
longer.
his
So it's
leg swing.
no, but he's a little bit bigger than you. So
He ain't got the
taller, I should
stance.
say. He's
You
not
got
really
this
bigger.
long to react to which way it's going.
But
It's a guess.
yeah, and I'm gonna guess right every time.
Guess
He's gonna
what?
read you like
You're
a
gonna
book.
miss the goal on at least 6 of them.
You can lay down.
It's a big goal from 12 feet away.
Who was the female player that soared one?
Freaking Rapinoe over here.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that one because
She sucks. Straight
yeah.
up.
No, she doesn't.
I'm not talking about it. Soccer. She sucks at that too.
Easy.
No, she
Kevin,
doesn't.
thoughts?
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
None whatsoever.
Okay. Well, come
good
support
luck.
us if you can.
All right,
Appreciate
Mike.
it. Thanks for getting
You
us
know
on.
I'll
Mike,
be
lead us
there.
out with a prayer.
Oh, my
You know that we'll be there.
Yeah, a week from tonight.
All right, it's probably the last show ever. So
Hey, you are
love you guys. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Cubs are winning the Central.
You are never
Oh, how many are they back?
3.
3.
That's not bad.
What if I said the Cubs aren't making the playoffs?
You're
That's
wrong.
a possibility.
Who's getting in
They've got
over
4 Pirates, 4 the Reds, 4 the
Diamondbacks?
Brewers. Next 12 games.
What?
4 the Pirates, 4 the Reds, 4 the Brewers. Next 12 games.
We got 8 games against the Rockies in September too.
Oh God.
The Cubs.
No, they do not.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
eight-
sure.
They don't
Two
play the
4-game
Rockies.
series.
Or no,
So
not
7.
8. They got 7. They
Yeah.
do play the Rockies.
No, I mean like not 12 times though. They don't play them 12.
Yeah, but they play one home, one away.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, one place you
Yeah.
play 4, one place you play 3.
Toughest
And that
game
rotates
outside of the
probably year
Brewers
by
is
year. I
Arizona
Mhm.
imagine. It's
Yeah, they play the Braves. No, they play the Braves.
in
Philly sucks.
Wrigley.
6 games against the Braves, and like 6 against the Mets too, or something like
Hopefully
that.
They got
Braves
2
be shut
That's-
series
that-
against the Rockies.
That's why I was joking back the last, not joking, but I was kind of serious because the last time we talked about this, we were in June. So I mean, we had there's still a lot of time left. The Mets played a lot of games with the Phillies late, so all I had to do was stay close because you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
kind of like the year.
Let's
Like
go
the,
back in late September and talk baseball playoffs.
Yeah,
And
I gotta
we
hit
can talk-
the,
The
I
NFL
gotta
just-
hit the road.
I know, and all you guys do. Joe's got to go too.
and we'll talk more soccer.
All right, boys. Hey, tomorrow night, me and the
No,
crew
but
will be
we'll-
down at Bloomington South.
Not
Martinsville
scoring.
takes on Bloomington South down there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Love you, and we will see you soon.
Scoring one number.